You know, I was always finding a way out of things rather than finding a way in. This trip that I just went on, that I'm going to talk about here soon, was one example of where, for the first half of the trip, I was finding a way out of stuff. And the second half of the trip, I was finding a way in. I went on this trip with two of my best friends. They called me out on a lot of things. We called each other out, gave each other a lot of feedback. Realistic, true, raw, honest feedback is not the easiest thing to take, especially when it's coming from your friends. But those friends of yours that want to see you succeed, that really, truly want the best for you, they will give you the raw, honest feedback you really need at the time. This is something it definitely was really hard for me to take. There's certain moments on the trip I kept finding excuses to like not do something or to like end an interaction early. Kind of a call out for it, but in a good way. So let's start at the beginning of how this trip went. Side note, it's a really great example right now that I'm following the advice of finding a way in, because I don't know if you guys can see the weather right now. It is pretty gloomy outside. You can probably hear some thunder in the background, but I was kind of just sitting at home and I was like, man, I haven't made a video in 7 months. I've just been very comfortable making short form content for Instagram. Then I thought about all the things I learned on this trip and I was like, you know what? I didn't make a vlog of this Europe trip. I took videos here and there, which I'll, sprinkle in. I didn't take a vlog of it. I mean, I vlogged going to LA and Boston, but I didn't vlog going to frickin' Stockholm, the Netherlands, Vienna, and Prague. What the heck? Because I was so dead set on like getting the short form 30-second reel content, which I did, don't get me wrong. I mean, shout out Jair, shout out Anik, and shout out Nicoletti for recording. I've kind of been in this creative block. I'm not gonna make a video and then I gotta like riff off of it and then I gotta like make a script. I've never scripted any of my videos really. I've made outlines and stuff, but I've never really done like scripts or anything. I was like, oh man, should I use ChatGPT and like make a script for this video? And then I realized, dude, I literally went on this trip for 14 days. I was in Europe. I went on a bunch of adventures, learned a lot of lessons. And I was like, I don't need ChatGPT to tell me how to script a video of a trip that I authentically went through. I'm going to just talk about like how that trip went for me and the lessons that I learned on that trip. One of which was find a way in rather than find a way out. This kind of ties into playing to win rather than playing to not lose. And I haven't done like public walking and talking to the camera stuff in a long time, so I'm a little bit in my head. There's not even that many people walking. I chose this location for a very specific reason because there are not very many people walking around. The second one was always pushing a little bit further, right? So like if we were out and about on a night out, I'd always just be like, all right, it's like 2:30, whatever, 2 a.m. in the morning, let's call it a night. And then we'd say, all right, instead of ordering the Uber, let's just like walk a little bit further. Like, let's just go a little bit further. Or like, let's go like talk to these people. Let's just like open up one more group of people, have some interactions. That's one thing that our group is really good at. We love to be social. So we will like talk with and interact with as many people as we can. So there's one night, Jair and I are walking and Anik hasn't gotten here yet at like 3 in the morning. Club's closed at 5. And we're just like walking and we're just meeting so many people just out and about on the street because like as clubs close, people are just out and about. And also the thing in Europe, the sun rises at 5 in the morning. I mean, a few people that are sober at 5 in the morning in Prague, so that's awesome because we're all sober as well, but we just love going out, we love clubbing, we love socializing, we love dancing, all that good stuff. We ended up getting back to our hotel like 5:30. Birds were chirping, and we close the curtains and go to bed for like maybe 3 hours. We went out like 10 nights in a row, and then during the day we were out 10 days in a row. People, and I guess this is like the next lesson or the last lesson, but people are very reserved in Europe because they don't get approached a lot. Like dudes in Europe don't really approach women. There's no like Southern hospitality where you just say like, hey, good afternoon, or like, hey, how's it going, or whatever. We were doing a lot of that just because that's who we are as people. Breaking the norm, right? Breaking the social norm of going up and talking to people. And we had some phenomenal interactions. The second last day in Prague, we were at this garden and we just met like the coolest people. We just like were walking around, people were just walking by, they had really good energy, really chill energy. People like taking pictures for other people. And then we ended up inviting a few of the friends that we met out that night, and then we ended up going to karaoke. It's crazy what just like a hello will do for you, right? Like you could drop us all in a random country. We would have friends within 24 to 48 hours. So those were like the 3 biggest lessons. The first 3 days, we were in Stockholm. We met up with Danny Nicoletti. Shout out, I'm gonna link his YouTube down below. Jair, Danny, Anik, and I, we're all go-getters. We're all like very ambitious people. So when we get together, like it's game over. Day 1 or night 1, we get out and like I see Nicoletti and we're just like chopping it up. We stay out till like 5 a.m. Next day, we're like, all right, what are we gonna do? We go out, we find a hot pot, all you can eat hot pot place. Then later we go and do some sauna cold plunging, like in a lake in Sweden where it's like 30 degrees. Hey, what's going on? We out here. We were in Nashville, now we in Sweden.
Woo!
Hey,
damn, it's cold.
You know what they say about the cold plunge?
Hey man, it's all mental.
All right, Dad, let's go, bro. I'm trying to get out.
See, I'm a man, and I don't have problems. Oh my God! Oh, Daddy, please. Oh God.
Body soap in
Oh, bro, dude. Oh, you put the seed oil soap in there. Or I don't think you want to inhale that.
It's talking smack, bro.
No, ain't nobody talking smack.
All right, this is the 3rd round we're doing here in the ice. It's cold, bro. I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it.
I would take longer time if I wasn't on camera.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Hey, cameraman around.
God, that's why you're naked.
For Nikki.
All right, here we go.
We out here.
Hey, control your breathing.
And then, yeah, and then that night we went out to Trad Garden, which is like, you know, the big thing to go out to. In Stockholm, it was like day 3 of this club opening. It's like this outdoor club, lots of different venues inside the club. Day 3, we just have a little like boys' night, Sunday fun day, but nobody goes out in Stockholm on a Sunday, so we found that out pretty quick. And then that was the first leg of the trip. Second leg, we go back to the Netherlands. Anik is working at the International Court of Justice, so we hang out there. We get a quick little tour of the court, and then on the day after that, we take the train, go to Amsterdam, hang out in Amsterdam for the day, the night, come back at like midnight. And then like we don't even end up going home. We end up like walking to this bar of this dude that we met the night before, like who's wearing this cool scarf. He was like this Egyptian guy, and he invited us into the bar. Man, it was really cool. Like the big theme of this was like building genuine connections, like building long-lasting, genuine connections with people. I went to get a haircut. I went to get a beard trim, and this dude was so icy with the way he like cut my like. I've been trying to emulate it myself, but I can't do it. And anytime I go to ask barbers here in Dallas or here in Plano to do it, they're like, yeah, a straight razor? Oh yeah, it's gonna be $40. And like this guy did it for 15 euro, like, yeah, which is like $20, but still. We head to Vienna. We were in Vienna for like a day and a half. We were supposed to go to this club, but we ended up meeting a few people outside the club, and like we ended up just going on an adventure for the night, like without even going to the club and not spending $150 because like $25 a person. There's 6 of us. I just saw some lightning, so I'm gonna start making my way back to the car, and you guys hear that rumbling. So, man, so much rumbling. I feel like Aaron Yeager about to pop out. So we're gonna speed walk back to the car. But yeah, overall, great time, great adventures. See if I can find some pictures and some videos. And then, yeah, and then ended up taking the train to Prague, Jair and I. Anik had some business in Vienna, so he stayed for one more day. Got there, had some really nice, really expensive beef patties. But the thing about the meat in Europe is that it's so much better. Like all of the food quality is so much better. I mean, eating carnivore in Europe, eating carnivore in America, they're very similar. You know, you're eating a lot of steaks, beef patties, lamb. The quality of the meat is better because I think the animals are treated more humanely. There was one instance I took a bite into some sirloin beef patties, and I was like, wow, I could taste the fact that this animal was treated well and that it was fed grass. That night one, we went out in Prague. I think that was the first night. Like, we went to the club and then we went out and we were just like meeting people. And then night 2, I decided to take night 2. This is like had been 10 days in a row of the trip. I decided to take all of day 2 and just take a complete rest day. Like, I got a massage at the hotel, which was way too expensive, but it kind of unlocked something. It's like, hey, you know, like I can get an expensive massage at the hotel. I'm not gonna go broke from it, right? So it was really powerful to do that. It was very relaxing. I needed to get relaxed because we had just been like out and about. Like the whole trip was like very like go, 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 go. We were there for like 14 days, 1 day travel there, 1 day travel back. So 12 days. Took that whole day, man, and it was the greatest reset. I didn't even go out that night. I just slept early. Jair went out solo. He came back at like 9 in the morning. Anik came at like 3 a.m., talked a little bit, went to bed. And then next night, Anik had to leave in the evening, but like that was the day we went to the gardens and met a bunch of people. The biggest thing was find a way in rather than find a way out. You know, play to win, stop playing to not lose. Number 2 was always push yourself a little bit further, take every interaction a little bit further, take every night a little bit longer. And then number 3 was be authentically yourself and break the social norms if something is not normal, you know, within reason. So overall, great trip. Glad I got to do it with some brothers. And man, it's raining, but it actually feels really good, you know. Hopefully I make it back home in one piece. I'll catch you guys. Peace.